Master 1324 or Jake Lava, whichever you'd prefer. Welcome to Destiny. It's been a while since I've played Destiny. Yeah, I guess that's about it. It's just been a while since I've played Destiny. Just so everyone's on the same page, I did do some stuff off camera already. If everyone doesn't remember, I originally had 3 level 40s. Well, Nikki was resetting because he actually had to. One of his hunter was being broken, so he couldn't do anything. It was kind of sad. And the rest of it is kind of just down to the simple, small things that I can't remember. He wanted to start again. Other than that, I'm pretty much staying with 2 level 40s, my Titan and my Hunter. I reset the Warlock again because that one I didn't do legitly last time. This one I'm gonna do legitly. And originally the plan was I'm gonna stream Warzone, but unfortunately that did not wanna completely download, and this is really not helping me because I kind of am not letting that download go. So what I'm gonna do is either tomorrow or tonight, I'm hoping to get a stream going on Warzone. More than likely it'll be tomorrow. I don't know when. And I'm kind of hoping as well that tomorrow will be a little bit more of a controlled chaos kind of day. For those of you who are probably curious what I mean by controlled chaos, I won't be super busy tomorrow, hopefully. As in, like, you know, family stuff or something like that. So like I said, originally the plan was I was going to stream tonight with some Warzone. And Venom and I are gonna play a little bit tonight. I don't know if we're gonna be streaming, but we were doing a little conversation last night, and this was after the stream ended. We were on GTA, and the plan was we were talking about it, and we were thinking which one of us should stream today. But yeah, it was nice. We had a really good conversation. We were nice and long conversation. Also, sorry if I seemed really disorganized all of a sudden. One, my controller's being a little bit stupid, so you might hear me abuse my controller a little bit because, you know, it being dumb. It be stupid. But other than that, there's really not much to what it is. Really just a bit of chaos. I will say that throughout these streams, I'll sometimes be a little less talkative, kind of like right now. I'm a little less talkative. I'm just kind of informing stuff that's going down. Of course, I'll still be talking throughout some of my streams. Like if I'm playing like Warzone, I may not be paying attention to the chat too much, but I'm absolutely going to be talking because, you know, communication is important. It's already kind of hellish to be using this controller, so I really won't be concentrating too much on the people in my stream, which is not meant as a sign of disrespect. It is just, I'm kind of dealing with that, my controller being stupid and all. You know, simple stuff like that. And yeah, I don't really know. Anyway, so just so everyone's clear on on this. I do have it. I should probably change it to public because I have been trying to do some of these really bigger raids, like six-man squad kind of raids, and unfortunately that has not been going in my favor because I've kept it on friend session only because I really hate when the randos just start joining me for no apparent reason, or when people on my friends list whom I don't play with anymore just join without any sort of idea on what they want to join for besides something stupid. I don't think I can do the King's Fall. I just realized. I'm pretty sure I can't do the King's Fall. Let's see. Game's volume is at... I'm just gonna mute the music. Yeah, okay, so if I remember correctly, I can't do King's Fall because King's Fall is based over there, if I remember. Right? What do I have to do for King's Fall? I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm gonna look it up. Just keep myself at this page. I really can't remember what I had to do for King's Fall. I know it's best to do with more people, so I'm just gonna back out for the time being. I am trying to think, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll look it up another day, or I'll just get somebody who knows. I guess really I really don't know what to do about I'll probably go do Crucible. Like, I'm not good at it, but you know, something to do. Rumble Supremacy. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Skirmish because I know TDM pretty well. Don't much care for free for all. Yeah, I guess that's about it. This is kind of where, as a future, like when this is a video or for people who are just now coming in, questions, sorry, sorry, I yawn. If you guys have questions for me, like plans for 2021, 2022, I'll give some fair answers right now. And if there's a very specific question you need to know, I'll do my best to answer that. First things first, eventually I'm going to be building my own desktop setup thing, eventually. Don't know when, but I have the outer casing for the tower. Secondly, what have I been up to recently? Not much. Most of last week, because technically it was the weekend and from the weekend before last weekend. We get back on Monday or we got back on Monday this day, and then we got back, let's see, Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. We got back evening on Wednesday. And just today I started one of my drawing projects that I wanted to do, which for everyone who's probably wondering what the heck I mean by that, for those of you who didn't know, I love drawing. I did do videos a long time ago about like how to draw Bill Cipher, which is pretty stupid, but that was when I was in that huge Gravity Falls stage. You piece of Anyway, so because I did that, I felt kind of stupid, and I decided, you know what, this time I'm gonna completely forget about doing that kind of stuff. And that was always really easy to draw. It was very basic, so to speak. Nowadays, I'm trying to draw a little bit more realistic. And for reference, I've been doing a lot of video game based drawings, or a drawing based on something I wanted to do. Scenery, or just general boredom drawing, which I tend to do sometimes. My more recent project as of today, which I pretty much finished the outline for, I just need to do more finer details, and I had another plan for it. But we still need to move this couch out of my room, which is where my desk was. I should say my 2 desks. I got one right here, and then I got another one just ahead of me.
This place isn't going to explore itself.
It just kind of it was just kind of something I was doing. But while I started this drawing today, it only took me, I'm gonna say 30 minutes, but I am hella incorrect. It was probably closer to around, I don't know, close to, I want to say around 30 minutes anyway, just in case, but that's from what I remember. And I was doing, if anyone's played this series, you can let me know, but I did the BioShock, the bunny mask for one of the splicers. And if those of you who are curious why I would do video games, some video games I really love, like, I wanted to do a Reaper a while back, but then realized their very unusual anatomy makes it a little bit more difficult to draw that. So I knew, knowing your limits is something good to have, so if you guys are trying to go into drawing more so, don't give up. Don't be like other artists. Don't try to copy really, really popular things. Like, I say that, yet I'm copying a bit of a video game, but here's the difference between that and what I'm kind of doing. Those people had years of experience in, like, professional standpoint. I'm literally just doing this for fun and as a little bit of a hobby. And the way I've been kind of building it, I should say, the whole thing for me, is I've kind of chosen a certain way to go about doing the drawings and everything. And yeah, that's kind of what it was for me. I'm just kind of drawing out of pure boredom, or because, I like certain things from a game, which I use a lot as a muse. I tend to choose a couple different I choose a couple different types of games that I like, and I choose from them and draw with them a little bit. And I don't really know what people think about how I draw.
It's surging with the resonance of
besides, my family.
Taken word. I don't want to consider the implications.
So yeah, it's kind of it's a weird predicament when I'm drawing, because, like, me being a bit of a perfectionist, especially today, I decided, with the BioShock, the bunny mask, for once I ended up using a tool, but not for, what people will probably think, like, straight lines. No, I have a way to do straight lines without using, like, a ruler or, a straight edge or whatever. I don't really need that. But the way I found out turns out to work really well is just like slow, small strokes across with a pencil. And while I was doing that, I realized I don't know how to do the dynamics properly a little bit. Like, I was a little bit improper with the dynamics. And I got a little bit like, oh no, this thing's gonna be all lopsided. Like, I'm not trying to draw the actual person, I'm just trying to draw the mask, so... and that's not really what I thought, but, you know, you get the idea. The people in that game are really lopsided because... surgery. Which, I don't know who else would believe that, but trust me, that is the only reason they're very lopsided, is too many implants, I guess, or a general surgery. You get spliced. That's how they refer to it. But all the while I was enjoying the drawing, I was listening to my music, and then foods need to be made, so I helped make it. But it was a good a little bit of a project. I'm still not done with it. But I'm closer. It's, like I said, the main things I gotta do now are the fine edges on it, like the fine detailing, and color in whatever isn't colored, and so on and so forth, you know, small stuff like that. Which also kind of works with the whole plan that I had, because I was gonna use... So I have this thing of fake blood because Halloween. I absolutely love it. A couple... What was it? My last Halloween that I actually celebrated was a pyramid head. Not a very good one, of course. But, that's what we could do on such short notice with what we had. And it was still a good costume. I had a couple people really enjoying the fact that I walked around as Pyramid Head. And the most realistic part of that was the helmet that we made, because we managed to make an actual pyramid helmet. Unfortunately, that is severely broken now. Which is fine, because I can always make more of them, or a version of it anyway. I should probably get a stronger material than, I guess, the material foam that you'd use, but it was fun. It was good Halloween. It was really cold, and I was covered in a wet white shirt because I had the fake blood on it. So it was really cold. Mainly due to the fact that, you know, I had this fake blood drenched shirt. Because we didn't want to... I couldn't go out shirtless, as I probably would have with that. To make it realistic. Because, as everyone knows, he's pretty much shirtless. But I've been working with it a little bit more recently, and I decided to go for an actual apron approach. I don't even know what these bugs are. I'm just shooting them, honestly. But other than that, I decided I was going to use some of that fake blood from Halloween and put it all over that, the drawing of the mask to make it a little more worn, torn style. Honestly, I don't know how that's going to look on Aftermath, but we'll see. We'll get to that eventually. Mainly because I don't feel like doing it today. I'm gonna do it a little bit tomorrow. Or at least I'll do the finer details tomorrow, and then I'll continue from there. But yeah, hopefully it'll turn out pretty okay. I hear a lot of noises. And I would say it's because they're all the way from over there. Yo, this controller is trying to assassinate me. But anyways, with all that smaller stuff, you know, being said, controller, damn thing. Anyway, so like I said, a lot of small chaos, and I still missed it. I don't know why it put me on this side specifically. Anyway, I really should try to get a group of friends specifically for raids and such. Or at least just more friends who play this, because I don't have anyone who's kind of available, you know. Did I lose my shell? Ghost, why have you lost your shell? There you go. But, I only own Destiny 2. Yeah, a lot of people do, because, you know, Destiny 2 is hip and cool. Meanwhile, I'm over here, older is better. 70% of the time comes to Destiny. 100% true. Because I don't know what it is about Destiny 2, but Destiny 2 just did not have as much content as Destiny 1. Within the standpoint of, and I'm going to say this, and I know this is a lot of people will disagree, but a lot of people also agree, because this is a very 50-50 standpoint. The first one had more content, even just by default, and the second one just wasn't as interesting, and the most interesting thing was probably a couple of the weapons, and that was really it. Like, all I know is that there was a bow you could get. And other than that, I finished the campaign in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was not enough time to even be considered, you know, a game that I would, you know, continuously play for all of eternity. And, unfortunately, that was kind of its downfall. It just didn't have enough content, in my opinion. And I can understand somebody's probably going to get mad and be like, well, you didn't play it all the way through. I did. Like, I'm pretty sure I had a stream of me playing it with Nikki. And if I don't, well, that's because that game wasn't really, it wasn't content worthy. It really wasn't. We played the entire thing, and originally I heard, I can't remember who, but someone told me, like, oh, the first DLC you get, since it's free at the moment, you're going to get the DLC for free too. A lot of people, like, it was a very 50-50 apparently, but I was unlucky enough to not get any of that, so I unfortunately didn't enjoy as much of the content as other people did, which kind of helped ruin my standpoint on it. And this was after the fact that, you know, I've been playing this for, I don't even know how long now. I've been playing it for a while. And, I was actually playing before they released The Taken King, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think I was playing this before they released The Taken King, or the Rise of Steel. So, I was playing when this was still really new. Which, for me, is weird to say as an 18-year-old. Specifically due to the fact that, you know, a lot of people would assume, like there's a couple games that I've played pretty close to release or at release date, like, let's see, Cold War. I didn't play it at the release date, as in I got it that day, but I got it shortly after it came out. So it was still really, really new when I actually started playing it. As in, like, Season 1. And, what else? I'm trying to think. While I was, playing it, I had some really high hopes for it. multiplayer wise, and unfortunately the multiplayer just didn't deliver as well, which Nikki kind of had that opinion before me, but I didn't really. It's good enough for me to play it, but it's not good enough for me to say, like, I played 100% of the time, every day, all day. Like I would for, like, Black Ops 3 when it was actually decent, you know? Because nowadays it is not decent at all, and I know some people probably have a different opinion. The only good thing about it, if I remember correctly, was zombies. And even then, you couldn't have, like, a person just completely interfere with your entire game. Like, you pretty much had to be playing with just your friends in order to have proper fun. And let me tell you, I only ever played with friends, and I still only ever play with friends. Mainly due to the fact that I just don't feel like dealing with, you know, that BS. Which made me feel kind of bad when, you know, people started kind of ruining the game. Which I don't know how many people actually understand how that feels like. Like, some people definitely get it, but I do not remember what I had to do with the relic. Was it one of these? You can tell I haven't played this in a while because I'm trying to figure out where a relic goes. These are ruins. I remember that much. Where does the relic go? Oh, you know what? Hang on. Why do I have a feeling? Like, I've never understood what this is for. And I do really want to know. Looks like I have to go this way, though, because there is taken here. Which makes me think that there is something that has to do with this specific area. It could also be the fact that it's just taken there, but I don't know. I don't play this enough to know. I'm just gonna run away. This is mine now. You can't have it. Yeah, I don't know what this relic's for. So if anyone actually knows what that relic's for, could you let me know? Because I've been curious. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, because my dad wants to play here pretty soon, which, you know, I get. So I'm probably gonna finish up doing one of these rituals, or maybe two, depending, because he said he wanted to play in about an hour. It's been a little bit more than 20 minutes. It's been like 30-ish now, because I had 2 minutes done. More worm spore. And now, the fight. I do not remember. Oh yeah, the cursed thrall. I have to lure the cursed thrall to his general region. So that way that breaks, and once that breaks, then that would be my time to strike. That was helpful. Got a rifle and an amethyst shell. See what this rifle does. Might as well. I forgot to turn that in, didn't I? Yeah, figured it wasn't going to be as good. So I'm going to quickly look at something here. Let's see. What is that? Just go ahead and... Oh yeah, Hadium Flakes, I remember this. Charged Ruin. I guess that's kind of the only one I get. Oh boy. I do not remember what I had to do to damage him. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I had to kill all his enemies. Don't want those guys to get me. For a couple reasons. Mark. And a type 1 armor.